Both our players are ready. So let's get to it. Beep, 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 beep. So it is going to be another TVZ. Or Dark Watch here, would be called Hive Mind. Which makes sense, you know, play Zerg. Ooh, an Acta Nova, I think, for Xenoblaze. I just noticed that. Actually, I did notice it earlier because we were on NA, and it doesn't have that on NA. Alright, everyone. Finally, welcome to World of Flippers. LE. We're in the south, the west corner of the map. The 4 times, count them 4 times, SDO champion representing Fairlight. Our blue Terran is Xenoblaze. And in the northeast corner of the map, our green Zerg, known as Darkwatch, but here is Hive Mind. Right, starting off with the hatchery first, delaying the pull. Xenoblaze this time not being very aggressive, so not going to be capitalizing on that really quickly, so not too dangerous. We're not going to have a Xenoblaze versus Papa Panda in game 1 incident. Xenoblaze opening up pretty standardly again. Does get that gas early again, like he did in the previous games. So it seems to be a bit of a standard build for him.
Game paused.
All right, have a pause from Hive Mind. Probably needs to set up his keybinds. Seems to not have his keybind set up on EU. Anyway, what was I was talking about? Yeah, I'm going to be casting some Proxy Tempest events in the next month or so, which is nice because I haven't casted with them for a while now, which is a lot of shame. All right, there we go. Ready.
Game resumed.
Game resumed. Alright, so Xenoblaze does see the timings on everything with the SCV scouts. Sets up the command center on the low ground. Reaper is on the way. There's the factory. So Darkwatch Hive Mind, I'm assuming watched the stream, so we could see Xenoblaze. Actually, maybe no, maybe not. They did. No, actually, when Xenoblaze was playing, I was still in game with Snackers, so maybe didn't actually see what Xenoblaze was going for, because we did see Xeno going with the Ferrari mech, or the McLaren as we call it, builds pretty consistently. Is Darkwatch with Hive Mind, yes. Hive Mind is I. It is I. Hive Mind. No, Darkwatch. Darkwatch is I. Yes, it is him. For those who don't know, Darkwatch has been playing in the SDO tournaments a while back. He participated in quite a few of them. Nice to see him back. Okay, Reaper goes in. Kills a drone and a Zergling. Gets a full scout again, which is nice. Has the starport again with the tech lab on the barracks, so we probably see the Banshees again. Or maybe with the battle cruisers. See if the when the fusion core drops in. Xenoblade is saving up some gas and minerals for it. Yeah. That's it. Got it. Get the stupid unit. No, he gets a bunker. Good. Alright. This is the block for... Yeah, that's not a very effective block. Oh, that was a kill, actually. That was weird. That was not a cancel on the bunker, so that's a bit of an unfortunate by Xenoblade. But here's the fusion core. That actually did not delay the third hatchery by all that much. Lair is just finished for Hive Mind. Let's see if we're going to see some Roach play, transition, or no, gonna be more Zerglings. Just more Zerglings. So why did I get the Lair one? Nah. Did he wait? He didn't scout the fusion core. That's the name of the thing that I'm looking for. Hive Mind is going with Mutalisks, maybe. It's going to be a Spire. He's not going to be helpful against these Hellions, and probably won't be helpful against the VCs either, unless he gets a few Corruptors. And even then, it's going to be rough holding it, especially if you don't see it coming and there are no spores at home. The wing count is it's okay. It's 4, and he hasn't lost too much here. Only 4 drones and some Zerglings. And these will finally get cleaned up. This just gives Xenoblade time because the battlecruiser is just about to finish. Yamato is halfway done as well. Let's see if he teleports. Yep, it's teleported into the natural, and will immediately start to do damage. There's nothing to defend here. No spores, no queens. It's just drone kills so far. A few Zergling kills, and some overlords. Yamato is 3/4 of the way done. Second battlecruiser is on the way. Now he's just going to be kiting these queens and killing more drones along the way. 10 are down so far. Gets supply blocked as well with this overlord being down. 3 Corruptors on the way. But that's not going to be enough against the 2 battlecruisers with Yamato. Second battlecruiser is halfway done as well. 20 drones die. Spores are not up yet. There's the Yamato getting one of the queens. It should be able to get out of here alive. There it is. Doesn't have the teleport yet. It's just about to get out of cooldown, so now it can teleport back home or just limp back home and get repaired there. The damage is already done. 28 drones died this game. And these Hellions are going to sneak into this third. There's nothing to defend here. If they line up, everything is just going to die. Ooh, these Zerglings are already dead. There's no evacuation of the drone. Now there is, but they're all lining up. Oh. One more shot. Oh no, GG's cold. Xenoblade. Pretty clean play here. You kill so much at this stage of the game that it's impossible to come back from. All right. Let's see what map Hivemind is going to be choosing. You know what? This time, let's get everyone into a party. Which is how I usually like to do it on EU. It's a lot easier. Get the Euro party. Makes things a little more comfortable. Well, a lot more comfortable. I'll say it. I'll say it. It's kind of a shame that the party system on NA is so damn screwed for so long. Alright, Acropolis is going to be our map for the second game. Yay, there we go. We set up a lobby. That was easy. I think the party system messed up on NA is so bad. Just so bad. It's so annoying. Can't. Why? Why? What is so messed up with their netcode that it's such an unresolvable situation that you for parties on NA that they get the server choice so messed up? It's weird to me. All right, everyone is ready. Let's get to it. Boop, 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 boop. Keep hydrating your hydras, everyone. Don't forget that. Gotta keep those vocal cords nice and smooth. By the way, in the meantime, in the lower bracket, we have Estrover going up against Papa Panda. It's a bit of a rematch from tournaments gone by. But in the meantime, we are back to the top of the Acropolis, where the Parthenon is. We're in the northwest corner of the map. Our Blue Zerg returning after a long hiatus. Give it up for Darkwatch Hive Mind. And in the southeast corner of the map, going gas first again, our Red Terran from Fairlight, the 4 times SDO champion, Xenoblaze. Yeah, so Estrover went up against Papa Panda in last week's tournament. Last 2 weeks tournament. The previous SDO number 69. Nice. And also in SDO number 67, they were both the finalists. Estrover won both of these series, the plural of series, 3-0, which is pretty impressive. So I know. I think I won't be out of line if I say that Estrover is the favorite to get out of that best of 1 match. Although, it's a best of 1 match, things can always go a bit weird in those situations. Nothing really weird in this game so far. Both players opening up pretty much the same. So I'm guessing we're going to see the same build from Xenoblaze. With the battle cruisers and the Hellions and the shooting and the fire. It's going to be brilliant. I don't know why I turned into a bad Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation, but it's when someone sticks a microphone in your face, you do you. I'll do me. Xenoblaze getting these 2 Zerglings. We should be able to kill at least one here. No, 2 more Zerglings coming in to help. Shoot, go away. Reaper almost being lost there. Did get a full scout before this, and still in position to block the 3rd hatchery with the SCV as well. Or at least get a bit of a delay on it. And those Zergling speed is about to finish, so These two should not be alive for too long. Good. Yeah, you're gonna see the same switch for the tech lab with the starport and the 4 Hellion push. Xenoblade seems to be pretty damn comfortable with this TVZ matchup. Hivemind going with a quick layer instead of a third, and going to take the third anyway. Never mind. Ooh, Xenoblade. No, he's getting steam, he's getting marines, he's switching it up. Alrighty. Alrighty. Man with gun. Xenoblade giving it a bit of variation here. It's the first time we see him getting stim in this tournament. And we have casted all of his Serie A, the plural of series in this tournament. It's going to be a Hellion drop as opposed to the Hellion drive-by, which we have seen so far. Getting a couple of Widow Mines as well. So yeah, so getting something completely different here, which I always like to see. It's always nice that, see players who have some more tricks up their sleeves. Hellion is going to go into the main. There's 1 point to defend here. There's no pull out of the drones. We're going to start to get burninated. 8 go down. Zerglings are in danger as well. Medivac is going to pick 3 of those Hellions and back away. In the meantime, there's a bit of a push into the natural as well. It's going to be a bit of a follow-up, but yeah, it's just a couple of Hellions, so you're going to get cleaned up quickly. Still, great damage by Xenoblade. 8 drones is really nice. Puts Hivemind behind on worker count. And, that's a lot of barracks coming up for Xenoblade, which Hivemind does not scout. Still sees only the 111 here with this Overlord. Should suspect though because of the amount of Marines. But really, that doesn't say I have 3 more barracks on the way. Actually, whoa, this is the double eBay. I thought there was more barracks here for some reason. Never mind. Don't mind me. I'm just a wishful thinker. So yeah, so Hivemind doesn't have a good read on what Xenoblade really has in store here. And another drop-by of Hellions. I'm gonna get a few more drones. And Xenoblade does see the Hydralisk Den for Hivemind. So yeah, so Hivemind doesn't have a clear read of Xenoblade, but Xenoblade has a pretty good read on Hivemind. Although by now Hivemind should very easily suspect the switch to bio. Actually, not suspect. You did see the barracks at the back of the base. Let's see. Hivemind getting a 4th base, starting to move out on the map. Crypt spread is a pretty laid back at the moment, especially considering Xenoblade hasn't really been cleaning it up too much. Okay. Whose mouse is dead? Well, I need to switch my my hotkeys. Why is my observer mode not working? God damn it! No. Hold on, my keys are. Hotkeys. This is my observer's mode. Why is my observer not working? Why are my keys? Oh, because it's EU. God damn it. Friggin' hot. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. Okay, so we have a double drop from Xenoblade, multi-pronged with a whole bunch of Hellions and Widow Mines. It's going to be a multi-pronged attack. I've gone straight into Banings. They're not that good of splits, but enough of these survive. Windmine is going to go off on some Hydralisks. Banings roll in from the side. There's not a lot of free spread. And they do clean this up, but they double drop goes into the main. And, might actually snipe this Bending Nest. This Widow Mine is a nice late trap for any defending forces that are coming in, especially these Banelings. Yeah, gonna get some of these out. Oof. That wasn't got wasted on some Broodlings. There's another drop in the south. And this one will go into the 4th base. I'm gonna get some drone kills in here. Wing's going to basically clean this base up. They do run into Hydralisks on this side, and they're going to kill some Medivacs, but the pressure is working for Xenoblade so far. Might want to back away. Let's just save these Medivacs. No hatchery kills, but enough worker kills to at least make this effective. 20 drones dead in the game so far. Xenoblade does have a 3rd base set up, with the 4th being made out of location. More factories being made. Hivemind did get supply blocked a few times there, with losing some of these overlords. Is going to start pushing forward. Again, the creep spread is a little low, so Hivemind's vision on the map has been a bit lackluster, and the push out here is going to get a little delayed. He's going to run straight into this bio ball. The Banelings do not get the best of connections. These Widow Mines aren't bored, but so far they haven't really needed to be. These two armies are going to be just poised here. It's a bit of a run by here, or roll by into Xenoblade's natural. Gonna blow up on some SCVs, but they're upgraded enough with the bio armor that they don't die immediately. 4th base. Actually, no, that's... Wait, what is this? No, that's just a planetary fortress as a wall. With a Widow Mine backup. It's nice. Drilling claws as well. I like it. You get that many Widow Mines, usually you kind of want to get drilling claws. Makes it a lot easier to control these things, and makes their survivability much higher. Nice clean out of the creep here. Almost gets surrounded. Widow Mine connection is not the best, but good enough to avoid the Banelings. And the Bioforce survives. There's another Bioforce in the south. Whoop. Hivemind jumps on top of Xenoblade as well. Xenoblade wasn't paying attention. Kills off most of this force, even gets a couple of the Medivacs. This force is going to be attacking Hivemind's 5th base. I'm going to get a cancel on that. More Zerglings running into machine gun fire here. Oh, there's another Widow Mine being raided. Bam! That shoots off a lot of Hydralisks, but yeah, it's enough damage that Xenoblade has to back away. Here's the 4th base with the planetary fortress. Oh boy. So Hivemind setting up a 5th base. So far, Xenoblade's denied that base once, but apparently, Hivemind lost a Dropolord. I missed that. Maybe those Banelings that ran down here were dropped. I don't know. I guess it died before it could actually do anything, or at least before we noticed him. That really is a lot behind Banelings. Gonna run right into a Widow Mine. Doesn't kill a lot, but this exposes those. And see, with the drilling claws, this Widow Mine is still hidden, and with no detection, could come in useful later on. More Marines are coming in. Banelings do not get to connect, and Hivemind has to back away. That's is this a command center rush? How many command centers do we have here? We have 2 planetaries, 4 orbital commands, and 3 more command centers being made. There's the fusion core as well. Ooh. The ghost, what's it called? The EMP round radius. Enhanced shockwaves. Enhanced shockwaves. Alright, that should be easy to remember. Makes more sense than maglev orientation upgrade thingy. Whatever it's called. Now the crit set from Hivemind is starting to get more effective, especially since Xenoblaze has been cleaning it up all that well so far. Just this sneaky little 3-drop here. Gonna go straight into the main without being scouted. Gonna see the Ultralisk Craven. Might even snipe that Ultralisk Craven before Katna's plating is finished. There we go. No Ultralisks for you. Come back 1 year. Actually, Hivemind has made 5 Ultralisks before it went down. It's gonna snipe the Hive there. Ooh. Even get away with some of these Marines? No. Okay, gets away with nothing, but you know, snipe a lair, snipe an Ultralisk then. It's, as they say, pretty dope. Because now Hivemind has to rebuild all of that technology to keep going ahead. It delays Cactus plating by a long time, making these Ultralisks far less effective. In the meantime, Xenoblaze does get Liberators, gets +1 ship weapons, so it's going to have enough to deal with those, especially with the ghosts around. See the snipes coming in. Choo, 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 choo. Oh, he gets all of the Vipers as well. There you go, the Ultralisks. And this is running into a Terran wall here. Oh boy. Remember, Xenoblaze is on +3 upgrades for the bio, while Hivemind is on +2 upgrades. It's about to be on 3-3, but still without Katniss plating. Now the Ultralisk Den is finished. Katniss plating hasn't started again. Hivemind may have forgotten to retake that upgrade. As it is, Hivemind is still on 6 bases. Xenoblaze set up a 5th base as well. How many orbitals do we have? We have 5 orbital commands. 3 planetary fortress A. So Xenoblaze might be able to sacrifice some of these SCVs to just start muling up and getting 3 more command centers. Setting up an SCV-less economy, as they say. You know, getting everything automated. 5 Ghost Academies. We're gonna see some nukes here, boys. We're gonna see some nukes here, boys. Oh boy. Okay, Xenoblaze pushes forward again. Hivemind brings his army back. He's gonna surround this force. That, another... I think that was a lair there. Not the main one, though. Hivemind is getting the hive somewhere else. Gonna get the Evo chambers. Hivemind did get the upgrades from them. From those, so they're not going to be as critical. I'm gonna catch this hatchery again. Not the greatest of catches, because that base was pretty much mined out already, and it wasn't the main tech base anymore. What is that hive, by the way? It's over here in the natural. 6th base should be going down. There we go. Benix connect. Nice, decent connections here. Cleaning out a lot of this Bioforce. Shooting some of the Medivacs down as well. So far, nice maneuverings by Xenoblaze. But Hivemind still has a pretty nice force of units here. They are 3-3 now. Katniss plating has been forgotten. Which Hivemind is going to beat himself about when he sees the replay and realizes, these Ultralisks, they weren't properly upgraded. Liberator range, almost about to finish for Xenoblaze. 5th was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th base. I see more starports coming in, so I'm guessing we're gonna see a a lot more liberators being popped out, or possibly a switch to some battle cruisers. Characters plating, restarting. This nuke is going to kill some larvae, and that's about it. Doesn't even get the the hatchery. Up, nuke number 2, and number 3. Okay, this one probably won't get much. And bam! In the meantime, Hivemind does attack Xenoblaze's 5th base and gets it destroyed. There's a defensive nuke here. Don't kill your own ghosts. Okay. Those snipes are going to be really good against these Ultralisks. Okay. There's no detection yet for Hivemind. Yeah, no detection at all. There you go. Now an overseer is being made. This nuke really hasn't killed anything, but this drop is really going to do more damage. Actually, it sniped the spawning pool, which is gonna be nice. No more Ducklings and Queens for a while. Nobody also has some more Marauders this time. It's gonna be helpful against the Ultralisks. Does get destroyed, as well as the medevac. Is this ghost actually going to kill a hatchery? All on its own. This is gonna be weird. Oof, this is a pure ghost force. This is very dangerous. There are the snipes. Let's see, snipe some overseers. There we go. Ooh. Gonna get some overlords as well. GG's cold. Hivemind has had enough. And Xenoblaze is going to be our first finalist for tonight. Whoo! Wow. Yep, this is what you get when you change things up. Get some nice late game TVZ. Now, let's in the meantime see what's going on with my friggin' hotkeys. Why is my observer setup not doing the thing? Where is it? No, not observer. Camera. Where's camera? Camera. There we go. There we go. That should do it. All right. Yes, we need to get back to NA. Wait, do we? Oh yeah, it's Astro versus I in the lower bracket. Let's go back to the Americas. Alright, so we're going to go back to being observed by Kuro, which is nice. So it's going to be I versus Estrover next. Hello, Light. How you doing, mate? Are you here to cast, or are you just here to do what? Singapore, SG. Let's hope I can actually.
I'm here to give you my axe.
And my axe. Captain nickname, everyone.
AKA Mr. Duck.
Mr. Duck.
Uh-huh.
Are you here to cast or what?
Yeah, I'm here to cast.
Yeah, nice. All right. Alright, so you create on SG.
Yeah, it's had an SLS. Oh yeah, sure.
Because it's more likely that we'll get that this way. Not forget game hard, because we game hard over here. We're the people who game hard. We game hard. So we just saw Xenoblaze being cheeky. Switching to some bioplay.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
nice, well executed multi-prongs.
Not gonna lie.
Yaku would be hype.
Why?
Right. You're cutting off.
Yeah, wait.
I'm getting no help here. See what happens. This is production for you. I'm getting no help here. SCA technical difficulties. Alright. I'll try and set up the game on Singapore server. Map is going to be Acropolis. Set up the lobby. Link. What? Oh, I forgot that Kuru is in Australia as well. Well, he could have said something. Actually, I did remember it, but it was too late, so... I was already setting up the lobby. Because... Look! I can't just sit here and keep filling time forever, you know. I'm barely holding on as it is. Gotta keep this entertaining. There's only so much entertaining in me. We need I here. Light. We get it. Good. Where is he? Light.
Hello.
Light. Hello.
Hello.
Captain.
Yes.
Where are you?
I'm rejoining.
Go on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Invite.
Right. Invited. Get in. Get in. All right, let's see if everyone's ready.
Okay.
Now this is a best of 3, remember?
Yes.
Even though we're on the lower bracket. It doesn't say so on the bracket. Admin.
Doesn't.
Just saying.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on.
This is, why I always take good care to remind the players of that.
Mm-hmm. All right. How's the scene switcher working, by the way? We do have a new scene switcher today. How's the scene switcher working, Kura?
The scene switcher is working fine.
It's working fine, she says.
Hey, we can hear her in the background. We can hear you, Kuro. We can hear you in the background.
We can hear.
All right, everyone. Welcome back to the top of the Acropolis, where the Parthenon is. Yeah, we are in Singapore as well. Look at that. It worked. In the southeast corner of the map, representing Winter Gaming Ladder Heroes, are three-time. Forgot to count. 3 times as your champion and current reigning as your champion, In the orange, it's our Zerg S-Rever. Reverse. And in the northwest corner of the map, going bull first. A green Zerg. It is Darkwatch. Not me, Darkwatch. Him. Not
Who?
not he. Not I. Him.
Him?
Yeah.
You?
Darkwatch. No, I.
Okay. The Zerg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other
Yeah.
Zerg. No, not that. Not what? Yeah, the other Zerg. Yeah. Yeah, not that one. Yeah, the other one.
Yeah.
The other one.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
This.
Yep.
No, yeah, this one. There you go.
Yeah.
This
That
is
one.
I.
That
This is
one.
I. No,
No.
not
Wait.
Him. Darkwatch.
Okay.
Otherwise known as Hive Mind.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yep. This is you bought the ticket, you got the show. If you didn't pay for the ticket, well, don't be complaining that this is the show you're getting.
Okay.
Estrover is making a lot of Zerglings.
Yeah, I didn't quite get to see the openings because we were too busy trying to figure out who was who.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's Trevor. It looks like he's trying to hide the lings. Actually, is he?
Mm-hmm.
What's he doing? Oh no, never mind.
Yeah, no, I see it all. Yeah, Estrover is getting a spine at home, so he's definitely going to try and rush it across the map. No, rush himself across the map, not the spine. Rushing the spine across the map is incredibly stupid. No, I mean, rush across the map because, that's why you get a spine this early, so that you can be defended at home while you rush across the map, is what I mean. I'm not an idiot. I know rushing a spine across the map is moronic and stupid, and it'll be there by the time just like Hive Tech.
It's a little bit interesting because he's like trying to be really aggressive by making all these things, but at the same time he's also making a spine, so he's also kind of like scared. So it's trying to have like his cake.
He's getting a third, yeah. So it's not an all-in or something.
Yeah.
Baning Nest has finished for I. It has finished for Estrover.
Yeah, he doesn't have any banings though. Like he should have made some banings as soon as it was done. And now that
he has a lot of Zerglings, so shouldn't be too much of a trouble without the bannings even. Okay, Estrover gets a good look-see into Ice Base. And, kind of has to go back. He sees the banning and he's like, I can't hang around here. He has more Zerglings and banlings. Nope. Let's nope out of there.
He is getting his own third, which is good, because he did scout Estrever's third, so they're both going to be, more or less even when it comes to that. But
now there's a lair for I coming up, as well as the third base. Let's sneak around with the Zerglings. Yeah. Estrover has a lot of stress ball banelings.
Yeah, he should be fine.
Yeah. Alright, so both of them will get to have a third base, it looks like. I mean, I is going to lair tech way earlier than Estrover.
Yeah. He's also ahead in workers,
Yeah, quite a bit.
think.
Estrover is going to switch to roaches. I don't know. I mean, the player with the lair is going to have a much better time when it comes to Roach Wars.
Yeah, but there's no Roach Warren though for I. That's the issue.
Yeah. Well, he could catch up pretty quickly. I mean, if he starts a Roach Warren now, it should be okay.
Yeah, all these things get in.
Well, they're going to get a Queen. And start marching on drones as well. Gotta get a few peels here.
Yeah.
So, alright. Some paintings to defend. So only 3 drones dead and a queen. But it does put Estrover ahead in workers for now. And now
Yeah,
I
quite
starting
ahead,
up is Roach Warren and the Evo Chamber. So we're just now starting to live.
Yeah, this is just gonna turn into.
Into what? You're cutting out. Damn it.
I know. My game's lagging as well. This is not looking good. It's not looking good for Light. Oh god.
God damn it. Yeah, Astro has a lot of stress ball bailings around. He's going to try and march his waddlings up there. Ooh, he's going to surround the. Oh, it's going to.
Oh god. Oh,
Hi, please. I have a weak heart. Oh. Oh. Every time I see a cloud of Zerglings running towards a bailing, there's a physiological response in my stomach that I don't think is healthy. I think I need to see a doctor about it. This is not. Okay. Doesn't even get the bailings. It's great. It's fine. Ooh. All right, so both of them are switching to roaches. I started roach speed a little earlier.
Yeah, they're
Ezra
both
is
started
getting
roach.
crowd pace.
Yeah, they're
So,
both getting upgrades.
so even though they both had different tech paths that started
Uh-huh.
at different times, they're both switching to the roaches at the same time, pretty much. Ezra does have a bit of a numbers advantage at the moment. I say a bit. I mean, he has doubled the amount of roaches. So, a bit of an advantage.
Yeah, I being a little bit supply blocked. Like he has like a lot of like minerals and gas, but he doesn't have the supply for it right now.
He's making 5 overlords, so should be okay any second now. He's bolstering his defenses with the spine. So we're going to get a scout on this. Speed is about to finish for I. Ezra is still lagging behind. That's what you get when you don't have speed, huh? This is a joke. Well, that's a frightening amount of roaches for Ezra.
Yeah, that's a huge army supply lead. Like I hope he doesn't sit on it too much. You know, he should push out really soon.
I mean, right now he has a huge defensive advantage with the numbers
my God.
and the spines. Were those banings sneaking in?
No, yeah, it was up. It was eyes Bailey's defending, but
No, okay. Alright, Ezra really needs to get out of here. He can't stay here. Everything he trades here is trading badly for his side. He's getting 14 roaches at home. So if I overextend here, Ezra is about to seesaw the advantage to his side. Especially if I doesn't bring any more reinforcements. See, Ezra really needs to lean on this roach production. Oh, it's a nice surround there on this group of roaches. And I is going to catch a few of them. And it's going to have the numbers advantage here. There is a bit of an upgrade advantage on Ezra's side, but the numbers still weigh heavily in favor of I. He's going to kill some drones as well. Going to get ahead in worker count at the moment. Kill the third base. There is a fourth base up and running, but it's going to get nice around here on these roaches. It looks like I is going to be taking this game. This is too much damage.
yeah, +2 is about to finish up for us forever, but it's a little bit too late. Like maybe it was just a little bit longer. Like if he had held on, then that would have kicked in, and maybe like this fight would have been held. But
yeah, I is really good on bringing in more and more reinforcements. So the number of roaches keeps staying the same on this side of the map for him. While Ezra keeps losing more and more, even with the defender's advantage, can't really rally up enough. He's gonna make some Ravagers here. But by the time these are ready, this force of roaches might be dead. And there goes the Roach Warren, so no more roaches for Ezra. There's 9 on the way. They're just about finished. And Okay, it gets us around with the Ravager, so he's gonna. I'm actually cleaning this up. This is nice, but
Yeah.
I already has more roaches prepared at home. It's making more and more.
Yeah,
So
I would have
Esther
liked to
can't
see
really
like
retaliate.
I would have liked to have seen these Ravagers morphed earlier. Like this is what he needed, right? To be able to hold on, especially if you're down in roaches.
I guess he figured he'd be ahead in upgrades. So you know, it was also ahead in workers, so he did have the better economy. Just wasn't making the roaches in time. Eyes actually has the better numbers in here. He's going to punch right through. He does have the +2 advantage, both of them. So Estrover's upgrade advantage isn't really all that big. It's +1 carapace. That's the difference. Thing is, I hasn't really made drones either, so it's kind of on a low economy as well. Estrover did lose 2 hatcheries, which is pretty bad. Third base is just now being remade, so he's not only lower on workers, he's just lower on bases. Can't mine. Well, I already has a 4th base up and running. Okay, Ezra is going to try and get us around here. Going to catch the reinforcements, which is nice. Going to get a cancel on that 3rd, so already really bad for Ezra. But if he manages to clean out this force of roaches, oh, he actually runs into his own bile. Ouch. Okay, more biles connected here. More roaches coming in, but I is trading really well so far.
Yeah, despite like the tech advantage with the Ravagers, despite the upgrade advantage with the Carapace as well, like I just has too many roaches.
And he keeps making more and more. Somehow his production is just better.
Yeah, I mean that's what 3 hatches, right, compared to 2.
Well, 4 hatches now.
Yeah.
There we go. GG's goal.
Jeez,
And
cool.
I will take game number 1.
Okay, so maybe I fixed my issues. We'll see. I don't
What
know.
did you do?
I updated something.
You updated Windows in the middle of a cast?
I may have updated something in the middle of the cast. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine.
Okay. Just a Duckling Duckling firmware upgrade.
Duh.
Firmware. Can you say firmware?
Firmware.
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 Who the hell invented that stupid word?
Firmware.
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 The R and the
It's-
W's and the it's very difficult for me.
It's like
To
a
wrap
ware that's it's like solid. It's like
Firm. The firm
Yeah.
is where. Where's the firm? It's right down there. Never mind. Triton is going to be our next map. I'll set it up so because apparently I can set things up on Singapore, and it works.
Yeah. Sometimes.
9 times out of 10, it works. 5 times out of 10. I keep trying to steam my brains and they explode.
That's
That's what happens to you, like.
That's what happened to me, and then I fucking unbound the manual explode for banlings. Why is that fun? Just I'm still cutting out.
Yeah, every now and again you still letting out.
God damn it.
It cut out mid rant, so it just sounded like it's like censoring your response. It actually worked pretty well.
Should
Shit. What?
Should I? I'm cutting out like this.
Shit. What was the question again?
I said I should probably leave if I'm going to be cutting out like this.
Nah,
very
it's funny.
fast.
We can make it funny.
it's
we can make it work.
I don't think so. I don't think it would be good. Oh god.
Well, it's not all the time. It's just every now and again. Say it's like you're casting, but you're not.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
All right, everyone. Welcome once more to Triton, the not Winter's Gate map. We're in the southeast corner of the map, representing Winter Gaming Ladder Heroes, our 3-time SDO champion, and current reigning SDO champion. Our orange Zerg is S-River. Rivers. And in the northwest corner of the map, our greens are going bull first. Currently up 1 in this best of 3. A lower bracket final of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 70. Give it up for I.
You didn't
I didn't what?
even. I was waiting. I was waiting, and then you just started the game and started doing the intros. I was like, wait, what? I thought you were still gonna invite me into the game. I thought we were gonna make it work.
I did. I put a lobby link. For fuck's sake.
It's fine.
I thought you were in. I really thought you were in.
What's up? I was like, oh, okay. I guess I'm not gonna be in it. It's fine. Whatever. Okay. It's fine. Just continue.
This is what happens when you distract me too much. God damn it. Yeah, this is a bit of a technical difficulty, SDO, but looks like I is going to try and make it end quicker. So the boys are being pulled. This has been seen by Esriver, so Esriver knows this is coming. He's getting a spine. He's getting Zergling speed. I'm not sure. Maybe if you cancel the Zergling speed and just get a whole bunch of more Zerglings, that could work a little better. Cancels the natural. So he's gonna have a bit more resources to work with. Gonna make a lot of spines there, but yeah, Esriver's spines are already much more advanced. He's getting some more Zerglings. One spine is just about to finish. I is losing a hell of a lot more so far. He's down to 0 worker. No, it still has 1 worker. Esriver is going to dig in his spine. I's spine. 1 spine goes down for I. The second one goes down. And Esriver now has 2 spines. We'll definitely clean this up. GG's gold. Esriver will even up the score. We need to start doing roll call. The start of a game, so we don't forget any more casters again. You can tell Ida can come back. It's fine. See what the next map is going to be. It's going to be I's choice. Thunderbird is going to be our next map. Krupp, shout out light. Where is he? Did you just go to sleep? So lazy. Alright. Here's the link. Here's the link. Get in the lobby. Casuals. Surrounded by casuals. Get in.
Steel.
Get in. Right. What?
Kura told me you were yelling at me.
Not yelling.
Read Discord. God damn it.
What? It says I'll try and fix my issues for the final.
Yes, I'm trying to fix it. That's what I'm doing.
It wasn't the issues wasn't the issue was that I forgot to invite you to the lobby. Not that, that was our issue. God damn it, Light. Get in.
Still, I'm not. I'm not getting in.
Fuck's sake.
God damn it! I'm trying to fix it so I can speak without being cut out,
You're not getting cut out anyway.
without
so-
being censored. No, I'm. Yes, I am. So I can see it.
You can see what? Just kidding. You
I can Discord.
I can actually hear you fine. Alright, we're going in. We're not
No,
waiting
you
for
can't. You can't hear me fine.
I am actually hearing you fine.
You're full of shit. I'm gonna go and fix
I'm
it.
actually, I'm hearing you fine. Maybe Krupp is not hearing you fine. I'm hearing you fine right now.
I'm right next to her. How could she not hear me fine?
Since you just got back on the voice channel, you haven't cut out once. Not for me, at
That's
least.
I'll be back.
See what I have to work with here? God damn it. God damn it. Alright, everyone. Welcome back to Thunderbird. Actually, we didn't have Thunderbird here today, I believe. We're in the northwest corner of the map, currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 3. A lower bracket final of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 70. From Winter Gaming Ladder Heroes, current reigning STO champion 3 times in a row. Give it up for our Orange Zerg, S-Rover. Rivers. And in the southeast corner of the map, both of them going pool first. Our Green Zerg also currently sideways 1-1. It is I, Darkwash. It was on his hive mind. But not I, him. Nice. So they both go with pretty much similar timings on their stuff. A bit more gas mining from S-Server. This started a little earlier. So, yeah, I only now is getting his extractor. So S-Server will be in a position to get Zergling speed much quicker. I wonder if I is just setting it up and just going straight to roaches? Possibly. Let's see where they're going. Yep, there's the roach warren. I'm gonna go straight to roaches. Skip Zergling speed. Does send a couple of Zerglings out across the map. So it's gonna have to some scouting on what S-Server is doing. S-Server still pretty blind to what I is cooking up. And if he doesn't know about the roaches, it's could be a pretty damn dangerous. Okay, I was going to get in there. Going to see the Zerglings. Only sees 4 of them, so nothing too weird. Okay, one goes down, the other doesn't. So it's gonna get a full scout. Estrover, in the meantime, hasn't seen the roach warren. He's only scouted the natural of I. He's putting the drones to kill the Zergling. It's gonna send them into disarray. And he's marching across the map, Ezra is. It's a lot of Zerglings coming in. Speed is just about to kick in and about to... Alright. Roaches are out. Not a lot of them. Extrovert needs to build up a number of Zerglings and get a good surround to be able to kill those 4 roaches. Extrovert getting spines at home, a couple of them, and a roach warren. Knowing he's going to be being retaliated against. Ignores the roaches, goes straight for some drones, and try and kill as many as possible. He focuses them down. He's gonna get 4. Which is nice. It keeps Eye back. He gets some more Zerglings into the natural, kills a couple more drones. I'm gonna do anything to prevent Eye from building up a good roach count and be able to do damage across the map until he can get roaches of his own. He's getting a 3rd spine. That might be a bit of an overkill, but I don't know. It all depends on how all-in Eye is going to be from here on out. And it doesn't look like he's going to be. He is joining up, but Estrova is so far ahead in workers right now. Estrova getting a 4th spine. This is a huge spine wall. Alright, so it's a bit of a high investment from Estrova. Especially if he's going to be aggressive on the other side of the map. But it does mean that any retaliation from Eye is potentially not going to be game-ending. Ezra is going to get a lair on 2 bases. His Evo chamber is also finished much earlier, so you can start getting upgrades. Like a +1 range for the roaches. There's some Zerglings across the map ready to move into a 5th spine. Alright. That might be a bit too much. But I don't know. Doesn't look like Eyes get taking up to anything other than roaches, so the spines are going to be pretty helpful. There for Eye as well. Much later than Estrover's. Estrover is waiting for the roach all-in, but Eye isn't supplying that. I think Estrover just realizes, wait a minute, he's not coming. I just need to make a lot of roaches now and just push out across the map and do something. As it is, Eye has just been droning up, now equal on workers, or thereabouts. And quite ahead in roach count. Has 9 roaches to no roaches for Estrover. Estrover relying on the fact that he has a very defensive position, so he delays that. Estrover starts roach speed. And does drone up, so it stays ahead in roach count. Eye is getting a 3rd base. Estrover should be getting a 3rd base as well. He does see Eye's 3rd base. Alright. Estrover is getting a couple of overseers. He's getting him at home, so I'm guessing he's afraid of burrow roaches or something? I don't know. What is he so scared of that he needs so many overseers? It's a bit odd. Usually you don't want to get that many overseers in the... Okay, oh, it's actually 2 overseers, not 3. Alright. I got mistaken. I counted wrong. So sue me. Alright, Estrover droning up hard. Getting carapace upgrade. Roach speed is finished. Still not marching out across the map. Eye does have the double amount of roaches. 22 to 11. So Estrover is just going to stick to his defensive position here. Going to make use of all these spines. Reset up a new wall on the ramp. This is going to be pretty tough to push into for Eye, especially if he doesn't get any Ravagers. And it doesn't look like he's getting any of them. And This is turning into it's a bit of a macro game. Hydralisk then for I. Instead of being the really quick Watch War game that I was expecting, it's actually both of them are taking away from the mid game. Extrovert getting his carapace upgrade, both of them getting +2 range. Is going to have some Ravagers and Hydralisks, possibly. He's going to have the better composition. Extrovert now starting Hydralisk then as well. Just cleaning out Overlords. Trying to blind Extrovert as to where he's going to come from. Oh, Lurker then. I was suspecting that maybe I was going to go for some sneaky Lurkers quickly. Which could be devastating against for Extrovert's roaches. Did you not see those Ducklings? That's weird. I thought you would go. You would realize that there were more there. Anyway, Extrovert does get to see I's roaches coming in. Does I know about the spine wall? Yeah, it does know about the spine wall, which is why it's not going up that wall, that ramp. Right, Extrovert's Zergling sneaking in. There are roaches to defend, so they're not focused in time, and they don't get even one drone. The Extrovert is pushing up an opening to go down that ramp. His vision is pretty well obstructed by I, who keeps cleaning up these Cryptomers and Overlords. Alright, Extrovert moves down the ramp. Tries to pile the Overseer. He's getting an infestation pit. Extrovert does. He's gonna take a little bit differently than I. He's getting Hydralisk speed as well. He already has Hydralisk range. That doesn't have any Hydralisks though. Which is a bit weird. Alright. Extrovert going for 4th base. I already has his 4th base set up. And 6 lurkers on the way. Extrovert is pushing in. The lurkers aren't ready yet. He's getting some damage done, eating up a few vials, but they only land in one spot, so not a lot of damage done by them. Is just backing away, trying to lure Extrovert into the lurker area, the lurker zone. The L zone. Oh, the lurkers are on siege! They just march down the ramp and they eat all these vials. And there is detection for Extrovert. So you clean those up, but he may have overextended here. All of his workers are hurt. More reinforcements coming in for Extrovert. But he has to back away. He does have the upgrade advantage. Actually, no, he doesn't. No. I has caught up in terms of carapace. Extrovert is about to have +2 carapace, which I doesn't have, but I just keeps getting better engagements. He did lose all of the lurkers though, which is a bit of a shame. Actually, no, he still has 1 lurker remaining. But Extrovert has enough at home to defend. Oh, but he's not in position. And I manages to sneak in here. Gonna get this hatchery. Should he be able to die? Should he die? Get focused. There we go. Now he's focused. And no, this round by I here with the reinforcements. This is very dangerous for Extrovert. I know. I is eating a lot of vials though. Extrovert trying to back away into the spine zone. It's actually defensible. It's a bit weird. You can actually use those spines in the 4th base. Gonna be a bit more helpful there, I guess. Although they are nice to prevent Zergling round buys, or at least diminish their effectiveness. Both of them going for a Spire. So we might see a huge switch into air Zerg. What did Extrovert get out of the infestation pit? Nothing so far. All right. Should be noted, Esserva has been trading better in terms of resources lost. Actually, no, they're kind of equal. Both of them lost one hatchery and a lot of roaches. So yeah, so they're pretty equal. Esserva does start plus 3/3 range and carapace earlier, but I does have these lurkers around. And Esserva keeps pushing into them, he biles them down, he gets a few. Can't really stay in these zones for long. Can't eat those lurker shots. Alright. Both of them trying to position here. Servo has a much higher count of Ravagers. Gonna jump on top of these lurkers, but oof, they're so low in health, but they're still alive and do a lot of damage, even though they're low in health. But a great CranKy for Esserver, and he might be able to clean this up and get the lurkers as well. Everything is so low in health, but Esserver is being cautious. I is bringing in reinforcements. He's pretty good with those. And a great surround by I, and Esserver is gonna stuck in the middle there. More Ravagers being morphed. More reinforcements for Esserver, but the lurkers are still alive. They're going to be piled down. A few of them die as well. And I is not broken just yet. Another lurker bites the dust. I mean, that's what they do. They kind of, you know, they dig in and bite the dust. Get it? There goes their bluff. Well, I is going to get cleaned out here. This is a huge amount of damage because I's army supply plummets down. And Esserver's +3 upgrades are about to kick in. He's gonna kill I's 5th base. Remember, Esserver has been on 3 bases for a long time. Much longer than he's comfortable being. So he has to keep Esserver back. The score is showing us the greatest spire is about to finish for I. Which might be a game changer here if I goes for some Broodlords. But Esserver is going for a lot of Corruptors. Oh, he also got a greatest spire. I did not notice that. More lurkers being made for I. Plus 3/3 is finished for Esserver. Broodlords are being made on Esserver's side. So that is going to be really helpful because they can kill the lurkers and the lurkers can do jack all against them. I mean, they can't do something against the army. There's tons of them. Yeah, it's just a tactics thing. It's fine. I know. I understand. Whew. But yeah, ZVZ macro game. Don't see those every day. Well, Esserver is pushing in here. He's going to drive a wedge between I as in his bases. Remember, I is on +2 range and +1 carapace, while Esserver is on 3/3. So all things even in terms of numbers, Esserver has a huge advantage. I'm gonna shoot some biles here. I dodges them. Esserver sees the Broodlords and knows that he has to back away. He's breaking his own Broodlords, but they're gonna get here slowly. He has a lot more of them. Esserver has 8, I has 4. Here come Esserver's Broodlords. They're about to do a lot of damage here. They're gonna need to dodge some biles by the by I's Ravagers, and they do. This is gonna be a great trade for Esserver. Okay, fighting down the Overseer there. Any Hydralists for Esserver has 4 Hydralists, but that's about all the anti-air in this game, other than Ravagers. So the Broodlords are pretty safe. Actually, no, I has Corruptors. So can actually kill the Broodlords. But still, Esserver has so much more of them. And plus the advantage of numbers and upgrades. And pretty much all of I's army gets cleaned out. Despite having not a lot of anti-air for Esserver. His 4 Hydralisks can actually kill those Broodlords, and That's it. I just has nothing to defend here. Two Corruptors, but they can't shoot the Hydralisks, and the Hydralisks can shoot them eventually. Some more Corruptors for Estro coming in as well, but the Grand Army is just enough to clean everything. 7 Roaches being made by AI, but that's not going to be enough. The third base here for AI is going to go down. GG's gold. And S-River will have the chance to still be the reigning SDO champion. Whew. They're going to have a bit of a rematch here. S-River versus Xenoblaze, with Xenoblaze having 1 point advantage in this best of 5 final match. We are going to get a short break, show you some duct tapes, and we're back in 5 minutes with the final match of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 70, between Xenoblaze and S-River, the hypest of all hypes. Be right back.